Hey everyone, I'm Kat Shoulders and welcome to the Worn and Wound YouTube channel. I am joined today by Zach Kazan. How's it going?
Great, Kat. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course. So we have a pretty exciting topic today and one that we actually haven't really talked about too much on the channel. Today we're going to be diving into our everyday tech pouches. So both me and Kazan both travel quite a bit for work. We're actually in the studio this week in New York. Kazan coming in from New Hampshire, myself from Tennessee. And so yeah, we're going to take a quick look at what we carry in each of our pouches. First of all, what kind of pouch do you have? And I'd love to see what's inside of it.
So I use it's a Peak Design tech pouch, and I picked this up a few years ago before my first Watches and Wonders because I knew that I needed like a solution for all of the various kind of like cables, chargers, and things that I knew I was gonna need to bring to Switzerland. And this was recommended to me, actually I think by you, and maybe Zach Weiss had one also. It's one of my like most trusted pieces of gear. I use it all the time.
I feel like Peak Design is like the tech pouches of all tech pouches. It's an amazing design, and once he opens it up, you'll see why. It's pretty crazy inside and so much organization. If you're an organization freak like I am, this is a pouch that you'll really like.
It forces you to be organized. Also, I think it's just like a great size. Like for me, it really fits perfectly in the bottom of like any backpack or bag that I'm bringing with me. Shall I open it up? And
let's see inside.
All right, so heavy duty zipper as you'd expect. And it kind of has this like accordion style filing cabinet.
Yeah, that's what I love so much about it.
Yeah, I'll just start dumping stuff out. I keep, this is just a standard like charging brick for my Apple laptop. This is a USB-C cable that fits nicely into one of these kind of like expandable, kind of like elastic pockets.
Yeah, I love those elastic pockets. And if you're someone that's into photography, this bag is really cool because you can actually put lenses in here. This bag specifically is like kind of padded in a way.
Yep.
And so I've put small lenses in here and, you know, even small cameras too, like a little Ricoh or Fuji, they fit right in and like, it's honestly well protected.
I have a little wide angle like pancake lens for my Canon camera that I sometimes like put in one of these pockets.
Perfect.
So it's a perfect size
for
it. This is this will be familiar to most of you. This is just Apple AirPods. This is a little mouse that I bring with me everywhere. I don't like using the trackpad when I'm sitting at a desk. I like to have a mouse. If just a microfiber cloth, I keep these everywhere. I have these also in like random pockets in my backpack. This is a USB to Lightning cable, comes in handy. This is a international
I have the exact same one.
Yeah. This comes in handy too. I find that I use this a lot in hotels that don't have a dedicated USB to a charging port for an iPhone.
Or if you go to a hotel and like oftentimes you can't find a ton of outlets, that is super helpful because you can plug in a lot of stuff. I bought this for our Watches and Wonders trip, and I use it all the time when I travel.
I use it more often domestically than I do when I'm overseas, to be quite honest. And then this is just a USB-C hub. There's a memory card slot here, USB-C. And then on the back here, there's also this kind of like hidden pocket, and this is where I keep
field notes.
I always have one of those on hand. Pen. This is a Worn and Wound Sean Design pen. Super handy.
That's awesome.
Yeah. This is what I pack for like going into the office to work. This is all kind of centered around like working on my laptop.
Yeah.
I can work on a train or a plane or in the office here or in a hotel room. This is a lifesaver of a pouch. It's really
I'm honestly
handy.
surprised you didn't have more in that bag because you can fit a ton in there.
So Kat, I know you use a different pouch and probably have a lot of the same types of things because we do similar work, but why don't you take us through the pouch you're using?
This is the Bellroy Carology Tech Kit, and this is a limited edition that Bellroy did with Carology. And on the outside, it doesn't look like any different from most tech kits. It's very similar to yours. It has YKK zippers and sort of a waterproof zip system, so if it gets wet, your gear is protected. But what I love so much about this bag, or pouch I guess I should say, is that it's orange inside, which is the sort of color scheme of Carology, and it just allows you to see all your stuff really easily. But as we look inside here, I don't have too many different items than you did. So I've got the Apple Magic Mouse, which is really thin. not my favorite mouse to use, but my favorite to use while I travel. It's a little thinner. And then I also have sort of an anchor port. This is a brand new one that is very, very powerful. Can actually charge my MacBook Pro, which is pretty hefty. And a lot of times some of these chargers or bricks, they, unless you're using the proprietary Apple, like they don't charge your MacBook very well, but this does, and it's a lot smaller, a little bit more compact. And so I've really loved carrying this guy with me.
Yeah, that's a great size.
I've got a little orange that kind of matches the inside of the bag. Orange tactile turn pen from our friends over at Tactile Turn. This is like their mini version, and it's perfect to fit in here and carry with me. I love their pens. And then I have a couple of different things. I have a smaller version of what you have over there. USB-C, USB ports, SD card reader. Often I need that for my computer. I do carry an extra SSD with me. I typically have two, because I'm someone that likes to back up all my footage just in case of emergencies. So I have this one on me as well. It's also orange, kind of like the orange and black theme here that I'm going with. And then something a little different, I have a watch pouch in here. So I will oftentimes travel with multiple watches, probably two at the most a lot of times. And so I'll stick this pouch in there, and it just keeps it protected. It keeps it in my bag. I know it's not gonna fall out. It's nice and safe. I love this little pouch. It's compact. It's a little smaller than yours and maybe can't carry as much stuff in it, but the orange color scheme is awesome, and it's very, very visible at a glance,
It lets you see that's kind of the drawback of this one, is you kind of have to like peer into it and like pull it open to see what
bag. I love the Peak Design pouch, but it's very much like a Mary Poppins of a bag, because you just keep pulling stuff out. And I find that I'm trying to travel a little slimmer nowadays, so this bag allows me to like cut back on some of the things that are only essential to me. So this is what's in our tech pouches, but we definitely love to hear from you. So comment down below and let us know what you carry. What's your favorite tech kit?
Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.